How you doing, everyone? My name is Jonathan Edwards, and welcome to my first video blog. Let's face it, MySpace is old, tired, and played out at this point, so I figured to make the transition over to video blogging. As this is the first of hopefully many video blogs to come, I figured I'd start off by telling you a few things about myself. As I said, I'm Jonathan Edwards. I'm 22 years old. I was born October 8th, 1986, so I just turned 22 a couple days ago. Happy birthday for me, yeah, right? Yay. I was born in Plano, Texas. I was raised here in my hometown of York, Pennsylvania. Graduated high school in 2005. I joined the Army Reserves in April 2004. Yay. 17. I know, stupid kid, right? Anyways, I took a year off before going back to school after I graduated. Wound up getting deployed in June of 2006. Spent 4 months at Fort Bliss, Texas, training before they finally sent us over to Iraq in September 2006. We got back in September 2007, so it was a nice long year. I started my first semester at community college January 2008 last year. Currently in my second semester. I'm undeclared, just trying to get enough credits so I could transfer to a 4-year college where I'd be doing my bachelor's degree in film and video production. Hopefully California State University in Long Beach. That's my dream school, man. Absolutely love it. I'm hoping by this time next year I'll be able to finish out my credits at a community college in Los Angeles, which is also my dream city. I have a couple passions in my life. First off is film. Film has been a passion of mine even before I knew I had a passion. I can remember when I was younger, pretty much all the money I ever earned went towards me going to the movies pretty much every day, even if I had to ride my bike there. My second passion is writing, something I take very, very seriously. You know, sometimes it's just difficult to express something through words, but you can through writing it. At least a good writer can, anyways. I consider myself to be a good writer, but I'd be extremely arrogant and naive to think that there wasn't a lot I needed to learn yet to be successful. I consider myself to be a reluctant political idealist. I say reluctant because I hate talking politics. I get pissed off. It gets me fired up, and if you continue to watch these blogs of mine, you'll probably see it eventually, one way or another. But I also like talking politics because it gives me a chance to get my opinions out there, you know, hear what other people have to say, see how it compares to how I feel about it. And I gotta say, unfortunately, it's sad to me to say, but based on my experience, I don't want to say the American people are stupid because they're not. I just think the majority of the people don't take the time to properly educate themselves on the issues, which is something that is paramount right now in our country's time right now. But that's a topic for another time. So I have a couple personal heroes. First off is Glenn Beck. He's the host of the CNN political talk show, Glenn Beck. The reason I like him is because he just seems to be this blue-collar guy, you know? He's a recovered alcoholic, he's a straight shooter, gives his opinions, doesn't try to be an expert on everything. You know, the guy's a thinker. He says it himself, it's a personal quote, right? You know, the guy's pretty much just like us, and he doesn't have some master's or PhD in political science. He's just pretty much your average guy. He's not extremely educated in this stuff, but you know what? He uses common sense, which is something I wish the rest of the people in this country would use. Anyways, again, a topic for another time. My second personal hero is Conan O'Brien. You all should know him. He's the host of The Late Night Show. Soon to be the host of The Tonight Show, replacing Jay Leno here in May. I like this guy because he has the uncanny ability to find the humor in absolutely every situation, no matter how bad it is. Whether his humor is morbid or just downright funny, you know? He's very lighthearted, and to me, he seems like one of those guys who could just naturally make everybody not take themselves so seriously. Because if you've ever seen the show, you know he doesn't take himself seriously at all. But anyways, the whole purpose of this political blog, or this video blog, is for me to basically get out my opinions about some things. A lot of what you hear on here is probably political. You know, particularly right now with the economy the way it is and the election coming up. God, I hate the election. Again, topic for another time. I don't want to get started on it this time. It'll last way too long. As I said, film is one of my passions, so you'll probably see a lot of movie reviews on here. I still manage to get to the movies every week, at least once a week, mostly on the weekends if I actually have a day off. You know, if something interesting story catches my attention or anything pissing me off or anything, they'll probably hear about it on here. Basically, this is a rant blog. That's most of what you're ever going to hear on here. None of it you can really take to heart. Not everything you're going to hear on here is 100% factual or 100% the truth, so you can quote me on that. I don't want anybody, you know,